And now, a hometown tour of Petersburg.
As our hometown tour of Petersburg continues, we thought it would be a good idea to get an overview of the town and see how the community came into being. I spoke with Petersburg resident Dale Beckenstead about not only the humble beginnings, but the clarification of what Petersburg is considered. Is it a town? An unincorporated community?
Initially, they were looking for a trail to get from Dubuque County, from New Vienna over to Strawberry. So they came through Petersburg, and that was kind of a meeting spot there. And I believe back in like 1868, they built the first stone church there. And about 3 years later, then they actually became Petersburg. Peter Domeyer was instrumental in establishing the community of Petersburg. We never were really ever incorporated as a city. We've never been that way. We kind of follow the Delaware County guidelines and rules and play by them. So we've never been a city. We've been a village. We have a church, so we're not a hamlet. So we're a village.
So the village of Petersburg has continued to grow and prosper, and there are a surprising amount of businesses that make up the village.
We're very fortunate to have a tavern. We have a plumber, we have an electrician, we have a welding shop, we have a beautician, the feed mill. It goes on and on. So we're very fortunate to have those businesses in town that help support, and hopefully our locals are supporting them. So they've been around a while, and we want to keep them around. It's very important for a small community to stay vital. So it's great to have all these services.
Of course, the centerpiece of Petersburg is the majestic structure that is the Saints Peter and Paul Church. And as you heard on Tuesday, maintaining such a structure is not easy or cheap, especially for such a small village, but the citizens managed to make it work. And last year was a milestone occasion, and all the stops were pulled out to make it a memorable event.
Last year was the 150th anniversary of the parish of St. Peter and Paul. And Randy Nesker is one of the members of our board on the commercial club, and he presented a proposal to the other members of the commercial club. And once we all got back off the floor and clarified it and thought about it, we thought, well, you don't know unless you try. And so eventually, a piece at a time started falling together, and before you knew it, we had a great celebration parade. We haven't had a parade in Petersburg in eons, and we were fortunate to have Confederate Railroad come play. That was kind of exciting. Pork producers, dairy, cattlemen, they all come together, help support it. The 4-H group ran our lunch stand, they did an awesome job. It all kind of come together. We had a benefit auction, and then those proceeds went to the church. Commercial Club also gave some other proceeds to the church as well. So we were able to help out with some landscaping expenses that are going to be happening here this spring. So that was great.
And a great event it was. There was an incredible turnout, with everyone treated to fantastic music, food, and activities for all. And Dale tells us a few other special surprises that added to the festivities.
It was a tremendous evening. Specs Ferry Pyro, Tommy Millenkamp provided us an awesome fireworks display that evening. Of course, his granddaughter, Ellie Mae, was performing. She was the opening act for Confederate Railroad. So they all just did a tremendous job, and it was just great to see the community pull together, and it really was a community celebration, and it had been a long time since the community come together for that type of an event. So
now, after such an impressive event, the general question was, will there be another event for Labor Day weekend of 2022? If so, what can people expect? Well, Dale was careful not to tell us too much, but he did tease us with a few general observations.
I can honestly say the gears are turning. We would certainly like to have another function this Labor Day weekend. So we are looking at it. If we do it, it's going to be happening on September 4th, the Sunday of Labor Day weekend. So our intentions are to try and do it. We won't have a parade this year. We know that, but we'll still have a celebration up on the Ball Diamond. And the big thing right now is just locking in the right entertainment. So if we can get the right entertainment, we know that we'll have a successful evening. And we've already got the commitment from the pork, dairy, and beef producers to come in and help us again. So we know the food will be good. We just need to find the right entertainment. I think it'll be awesome.
So the watchword is stay tuned. When the details are ironed out, we'll be sure to tell you what to expect. Until then, rest assured that the village of Petersburg will continue to be a bright spot on the prairie that will always be a welcoming place to visit. And if you're looking to put down some roots, Dale thinks you couldn't find a better place to be.
They pitch together and they help. We have awesome neighbors that, that chip in and help when you need it. So I couldn't think of a better place to be living, where we raised our family. So very appreciative of the blessings we've had in that community and the people around us.
Diverse businesses, friendly people, a beautiful church, and plenty of activities for residents and visitors alike. There are so many reasons to make Petersburg a destination location, not only during the Labor Day celebration, but anytime you get an urge to spend a relaxing day. For Hometown Tours, I'm Rob Edwards on Mix 94.7 KMCH.